This will take us to the 5 categories that you talk about in the best-selling series. But what is it that's so difficult about being able to communicate? You know, for most of us, we think it's simply doing what we're doing. We're talking, we're listening. Why is it so difficult for us to do that?
I think it's because we have emotions and we have different opinions on things and we have different desires. We assume that the other person should just want what we want.
Shouldn't they?
Yeah, they should think the way we think. And the same thing's true with love. We assume that whatever makes us feel loved will make our spouse feel loved. But that's not true. If I'm saying to my wife, you know, honey, you look so beautiful today. I really appreciate what you did last night. I love you. You know, I love you. But if her language of love is acts of service, if what makes her feel loved is not words, but my doing things to help her. Right. After a while, I'm saying, I love you, and she's saying, I'm sick of I love you. You know, if you love me, do something to help me.
So we've talked about 2 of the love languages. Let's go through all of them. Tell me about those characteristics.
All right, so one of them is words of affirmation.
Yes.
You look nice. I really appreciate that, just verbally affirming the person. Another is gifts, receiving gifts. My academic background is anthropology, the study of cultures. We've never discovered a culture in which gift giving is not an expression of love.
Really?
It's universal to give gifts. And it doesn't have to be an expensive gift. We've always said it's the thought that counts. But it's not the thought left in your head. It's the gift that came out of the thought in your head.
Right, it's the physical manifestation of that.
So receiving gifts, and then acts of service we just talked about, doing things for the other person, cooking a meal, washing dishes, vacuuming floors, walking the dog, changing the baby's diaper. Woo, big act of service. Just doing something for the other person. And then there's quality time. You give them your undivided attention. I don't mean what a lot of couples think. You know, you sit on the couch and watch television. Someone else has your attention.
Yes.
I'm talking about sitting on the couch with the TV off, looking at each other and interacting with each other, quality time. And then number 5 is physical touch. We've long known the emotional power of physical touch. And so in a marriage, I'm talking about holding hands and kissing and embracing and the whole sexual part of the marriage. And out of those 5, each of us has what I call a primary love language. One of those speaks more deeply to us emotionally than the other 4.